Okay, good evening, everyone. I'm sure all of you must have read the little schedule. So let's just jump straight into it. So, Mirage, The War of Files, is my second book, as most of you know. So I'll just give a brief, I would say, a brief summary, and then we'll move towards the publishing. So can I get some videos on, please? This is odd speaking to the camera. Yes, I can see Tejashree, Nikita. Okay. So I'm sure all of you must be playing video games. So Mirage is basically the name of a video game in my book, but this is a different type of video game. Right? Instead of sitting outside the computer and playing, you can go straight into the screen and, experience stuff like firsthand. It's almost like virtual reality to a next level. Now, okay, so it's a video game, that's fine. And it's the most popular video game of all time. Because of course, it's something totally new. Now, there's a concept called files within the game, right? It's basically like choosing an element. So my main character, he's a dendrophile. So you can control flowers, trees, and plants and stuff like that. And not only that, but then you have other files like hydrophiles. So the lovers of water, pyrophile, fire, nictophile, darkness, cheonophile, snow, and say seronophile, thunder and lightning. Now, okay, so everything's going nice and we have this beautiful game, but then there's an evil force, right? It always springs up somewhere or the other. So an evil force comes, it's almost like an organization. They're trying to take control of Mirage, right? They're trying to hack into the game, game developers start going missing, and then stuff happens, right? Bad stuff happens. Now, because of this, so this evil force, they fight, like they try to take over, and then there's this good force, that is the game developers, the ones who made the game. Now these two start fighting, right? There's a lot of fighting, and because of this, bugs and glitches start erupting all across Mirage, right? So you have those bugs, right? You open WhatsApp, suddenly YouTube opens or something like that. So stuff like that starts happening, and then soon the biggest bug of all comes, and the players are trapped inside. So imagine you're playing a video game, say Candy Crush or something. You go inside and then you're not able to come back out, right? You're stuck there forever, right? And then it just keeps getting worse and worse and worse. And then another bug comes, and this bug is such that if you die within the game, you die forever. Usually what would happen is you would just die and you would just come back out, right? But now if you die, you just die, you're over, like game over, quite literally. So that's that. And yes, so now this fight is going on outside, the game developers and then this evil force, right? But then what happens is inside Mirage, the fire and darkness, like the pyrophiles and the nictophiles, they come together, they join forces, and they start hunting people, right? So all those who are trapped inside, this fire and darkness, people who have chosen that element, they start hunting other people, right? To reduce competition, so it's easier for them to survive, right? Now, the only chance to save Mirage and to come back out of the game, perhaps, the only chance the three heroes of the game have is to find 5 objects which are hidden all across Mirage, right? So it is rumored that these 5 objects will give them protection and power, and they'll survive as long as possible. But the problem is, they don't know if these 5 objects really exist or are they just myths. So that's the brief summary. I'll also be talking about it, about the more detailed sections, like how I got the idea, or a little about the characters as well, after the publishing. I think we'll publish the book now. Yes. Babu? Okay. So now we're moving towards the second section. So, oh, okay.
Publishing is done. So this is the second book for the Paras. The best.
Yes. Okay.
RTS, congratulations, Paras.
Thank you, Auntie. Okay.
Hello, Paras. Congratulations. Congratulations from our SHRIKHANDE family.
Oh. Okay.
हॅलो पारस.
Hello.
बोलतोय मी सेतू बरोबर मी पण आहे पारस. ऑल द बेस्ट.
हो हो, थँक यू काका.
Paras, अभिनंदन.
हो, थँक यू आजी.
Many congratulations, Paras.
Thank you, Bipin Uncle. Okay.
Congratulations, Paras.
Thank you. Okay. Okay. So, moving on. If you haven't seen the cover, this is it. I don't know if it's... Yes. Is it inverted or is it straight? Can you read the words or is it a mirror image?
Yeah, visible.
We can read it.
Okay, great. So as you can see, Mirage, the war of files. So I'll be talking about that as well. And then this is like the, like the typical symbol, you could say. Yes. Okay. So let's move on. Mirage. So the title, right? Why is it Mirage? Now, if you think about it, this video game is really popular, and then kids my age, or even the people in 30s and 40s, they spend a lot of time in this, right? They're always, after school they'll play, weekends they'll play, all of that. Okay, and it's almost like a fake thing, right? It's not real. It's all virtual. So you're not. Okay, just a second. So not really. Okay. So you're not really like living the real life, right? So it's a mirage. It's an illusion almost. It's not what it is, right? But then the thing is, later in the book, all of it becomes very real for the characters, right? Because you're inside, and if someone hurts you, you can actually feel the pain, right? And if you die, you die. And we all know how easy it is to get killed in a video game. So later it all becomes real. So it isn't really a mirage anymore. It isn't an illusion. All right, so now moving on, how I got the idea. So I've met two childhood friends here, Babu and Tanish. So as kids, we used to think about, okay, so our favorite games were like Tank Online and Minecraft. So we used to be like, yeah, maybe one day we can, maybe, all sit together, like maybe someone's place, play and stuff. Maybe wish we could go inside. So somewhere at the back of my head, I had that idea that, okay, something like this. So that's where it kind of, grew and translated into this. Right. So, okay, so Tanish and Babu, the book is dedicated to both of them. I can see Babu smiling. And the two, okay, so now about the characters. The book has three main characters. So one is Pakshis, that's me. The other is Baki, that's Babu. And then the third is the best spy agent ever, so that's Tanish. And then now Baki and Spy, they're based on Babu and Tanish, right? So when you read, you'll see what I mean. You'll see what I mean, right? So it's now that's that. So it was fun, bringing these two into my world, my fictitious world, right? So, okay, so I think we'll move towards the questions now. right? If anyone has any questions or you want to know more.
Hey, Paras.
Yes, Babu.
सुनाई दे रहा है?
Yes, I can hear you.
मेरा कैरेक्टर कैसा है?
Okay. So Baki is like my favorite character. He's like, the troublemaker almost, right? Anything that's happening, he'll go and pull someone's leg or whatever. So that I'm sure, like when you read it, all of you will enjoy Baki the most. And then my second favorite is Tanish's character. That's Spy. He's like almost like Tanish, actually. So this thing, like their chemistry, Pakshas, Baki and Spy, their chemistry is wonderful. So I had a lot of fun writing it, and I'm sure you'll have equally.
Wait, Paras. You just mentioned chemistry between me and Tanish, and I was wondering if you were in the book as well.
Kind of, like the third character, he's kind of me, but then he's not me. But yes, I'm there. So I'm there. That's that.
Because we three have a society में 3 circles, you know.
And then if
I was hoping we three would have a dynamic.
right. So if the others are one, okay. So the people, okay. The cover, I made it. There's a website called Brand Cover. So they just kind of generate one. So I made this one. You could say, thank you for the compliment. Okay. So, okay. Yes, so that's all that I had in mind. So that's that. Okay, so anything else, or maybe we can move towards the. Okay.
I had a bit of a question from your previous book.
Yes, Aditya. Go ahead.
So you said that this book has some characters which are based in reality. So yeah, you and your 2 friends. Was that the same case in the previous book?
Yes, definitely. Some characters, the main character was based on me entirely. So, and yes, I think that's a very, like it's, so when you're looking for characters, usually the people around you are characters, right? So you can just kind of, get some traits from this person and that person and then put it together and you have something. So yes, so there are. Okay, speaking from the first book, if you're wondering if this book and the Split are connected, I would say yes, they are connected. How, you'll see when you finish, and you'll see when you finish how they are connected. So that's something you should be looking forward to. There's a very good connection between these 2 books. And okay, one more thing. I've made a video, like what I spoke today, just the same video. It's just like a minute and 30 seconds long, maybe. I'll send a link to you. You should see that video. It's kind of funny. Okay. So Tejashree is asking, how can I buy the book? So, okay, so you'll be getting the link. I'll be sending a message. It's there on Amazon. So you can order it. The price is 300 rupees. So you can order it and it will be delivered to you. But those who live in Montreal, you don't need to order it and wait for 10 days. You can just collect it from me, right? You know my plan. You can come anytime and collect it. Okay. Anything else? Okay, huge shout out to Abha Mandrekar, Aditya Deshpande, Chinmay Argade, Tanish, and Mihir and Setu, and even Durwa. These people helped me a lot in the writing, and I've mentioned their names in the acknowledgement section. So you guys definitely check that out. He. Yes, they do. Okay. So if you have anything else, maybe.
Paras, yeah, since I don't exactly live close to you guys, is there like an ebook option?
Yes, definitely. Yes, I'll be sending. Okay, for you, I'll send the ebook as well. So it is. We'll see if it's like delivery to Australia is possible. I'll send you the PDF till then. But yes. So it is possible.
That's a little unfair for me, isn't it? Like unfair for the others.
Life isn't fair, right? Life isn't fair.
Like Amazon, there should be an option to add like an ebook to, like, you know, when you normally shopping for books, you have an option to get paperback, hardcover, and ebook.
Right. So
there should be an option to add.
Yes, so it's not on Amazon. There's a site called pothi.com. We're putting it on that, and the soft copy is free. So I'll send you the link. But you should, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Definitely.
When is your next book coming? So have you started your work on it already?
Yes, the third. I have big plans for the third one. Okay, yeah. So a small spoiler. The third book is a combination of Mirage and the Split. So it's going to be a very, very big project. So I've started work, but don't expect it in the next year or two, right? Because now even I'm getting a little busy, you could say, to well started. So I have started writing. Yes, I've started writing. I've started making notes. Yes. Who knows? Maybe it'll just come out next year. I can't say, but yeah, it will take time. What time is it then? Okay, we have some more time. Okay. All right. So should we end it then, or you have something else maybe? Okay. So. Okay, no one has anything. Are you sure? This is a very nice opportunity.
I just wanted to ask one question.
Yes, sure. Yeah.
How do people get in the game with the 6-bay?
Okay, great question. So there's a thing called as 6-bay, right? You remember those old arcade machines? वो Pac-Man खेलते थे उस पे ऐसे joystick रहता था and there used to be this screen.
Yeah.
So you have a device like that. It's called a 6-bay. So you just press a button and then it just pulls you inside the screen. So that's how you get in. And then when you want to log out, you just press log out. You have to wait for 30 seconds and then you just come back out of the screen. Yes. Good question.
I have just a question out of curiosity. So you said that these two books are, the Mirage and the Split, they are like interrelated, you said. So is the part from the Split which is before the block crisis or after the block crisis? What have you shown in it?
Okay, I'm not revealing that because that's like giving away the main conflict of the book. But they are related. But even if you've not read the Split, you'll completely understand Mirage. So they're like two separate stories, but then they come together. If Mirage is based after the whole block crisis or before, you'll get to know, I think. Okay, it's based before. It is based before. And then the third one is going to be a continuation. Yes, sure. Yeah.
I think the blocks came out of the game and then they came into the real world.
Maybe you'll have to read to know what happens. Maybe. Let's see. Even Palak is here and Swaraj is here. That's nice.
Hello, Paras.
Yes. Mausha.
Hello. Can you give 5 minutes to Deepak to explain in Marathi or Hindi to us?
अच्छा मीच सांगू का
What is the
मराठी?
book about?
मला पण
What is the
चालेल.
book about? Okay. Are you
हाँ.
okay?
तर पुस्तक असं आहे की एक व्हिडिओ गेम आहे पण बाहेर न बसता म्हणजे आपण कसं गेम कम्प्युटरवरती खेळतो पण तसं न करता या गेम मध्ये तुम्ही स्क्रीनच्या आत जाता. स्क्रीनच्या आत गेल्यावरती मग तिकडे जाऊन तुम्हाला सगळं म्हणजे तुम्ही खेळू शकता. म्हणजे मित्रांसोबत तुम्ही खेळू शकता, हा गेम खेळू शकता, तो गेम खेळू शकता. म्हणजे खरंच आपण काहीतरी करतो असं वाटेल. आणि मग पुढे जाऊन असं होतं की काहीतरी असं प्रॉब्लेम येतो गेम मध्ये आणि जे आत गेले आहे ते आताच अडकतात, ते बाहेर येऊच नाही शकत. ते आत गेले ते आताच अडकले तिकडेच. आता काय पुढे काय होईल त्यांना माहित नाही. तिकडे ते अडकल्यामुळे आणि मग गेमच्या आतमध्ये काय होतं, 2 म्हणजे असे टीम्स सारखे बनतात आणि मग ते टीम्स एकमेकांशी लढायला लागतात. मग तसं पुढे जाऊन आणि मग अजून एक प्रॉब्लेम येतो की जर तुम्ही गेम ओव्हर झाला तुमचा, गेम मध्ये जर तुम्हाला कोणी मारलं तुम्ही गेमच्या बाहेर येऊच नाही शकत. म्हणजे असं विचार करा की तुम्ही एकदा असं संध्याकाळी असे गेम खेळायला बसले, मस्त आत गेले आणि आताच अडकले. बाहेरच्यांची म्हणजे घरी कोणी असेल त्यांच्याशी बोलू नाही शकत किंवा तुमचे मित्र म्हणजे जर घरी कोणी असेल तुम्ही बोलूच नाही शकत ना. काहीच कॉन्टॅक्ट नाही आहे बाहेरच्या जगाशी. तुम्ही काय होणार काहीच नाही. तर अशी एक ही स्टोरी आहे.
Thank you, dear.
So I think it's time now, 5:26. So I declare this book publishing ceremony celebration thing a success. Thank you for joining. It meant a lot to have you here to witness this historic moment. Yes, thank you. And see you maybe next year, maybe after 3-4 years again for the 3rd book. But as of now, enjoy the 2nd one. Enjoy Mirage. Okay.
Yes.
You're free to leave.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congrats.
Thank you.
Congratulations once again.